Right, it's Mike from the Mike James Rock Show. This fine specimen of a man's from Fallujah. He's going to introduce himself.
My name is Scott Carstairs, and I play guitar for Fallujah.
You're not actually from Fallujah, you're from the band Fallujah. We have
the band.
Yeah.
Not from the city.
No.
Yeah.
I can't believe you guys have actually been together almost 10 years as well now. I've discovered you probably 3 or 4 years ago and been a fan since. The EPs and the progression, new album as well, man. That's just gone straight up there. It's a big step up. How's it been for you?
Been good. I mean, we started this when we were in high school, so it's just been something I've always done. It's like for almost as long as I can remember. So yeah, it's cool to finally put out an album on Nuclear Blast. And
is that worldwide or just Nuclear Blast Europe?
Well, that's Nuclear Blast Entertainment, based out of LA, but it is put out worldwide.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's cool though, man. So literally, you haven't had a proper job. You finished school, went straight into the band, or did you do a couple of little jobs?
I did school for a while, 3 years, and then we just started touring like crazy. So
that's what you want though, man. That's great.
Yeah, why not?
Your sound has really progressed on this whole album. How was the step? Because the last couple of albums, I think, have been more death metal-y.
Yeah.
This album seems to open up a lot more to different genres. Like today, you're playing at Tech Fest, which is more the tech side of the metal sort of genre. How does it all fit in with what you perceive as the band being at the moment?
I don't know. It just kind of grows. Like I said, we started when we were like 15, and we're all around 25 or older. So it kind of just grows with our interests. And obviously, we don't want to be pigeonholed into any one genre.
No.
You know what I mean? And we don't listen to any one genre. So we want music that kind of encompasses all of our interests. You know what I mean? If it means like kind of atmospheric landscapes or kind of like movie scores or kind of like electronic vibes and stuff like that, we want to be able to incorporate it and not have to worry about it.
The new album does sort of incorporate with the cinematic side as well, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
I saw that in the homework I was doing on you guys to see what the new album is all about and stuff, and there was mentions of a sort of is it a documentary type film thing that's going with the album?
No, there's nothing like that. It's just, we were inspired by a handful of movies lyrically, and a couple songs were inspired by their scores as well. And then just like the general vibe of the way movie scores are done, you know what I mean? It's meant to entice you emotionally, and it could switch on a dime, you know what I mean? You can go from sad to happy or whatever. And talented writers can, they can convey that really easily, and that's really inspiring. So we kind of wanted to do that with an album.
That's really cool, though.
You want to put the headphones on and be lost in it for an hour. You know what I mean? You don't want to just be like kind of half in it.
I guess that's how it fits into the tech side of the metal, because a lot of the bands that we've seen this weekend, we've kind of you just put your sunglasses on at the back of the auditorium, just bliss out whilst they're thundering away on the guitars. But they've got the floaty bits as well. Is doing a proper film score something that you would aspire to do in the future?
Sure, I wouldn't mind doing it. I'm just so busy with Fallujah. You know, put all my work
what
into
kind
that.
of films would you like Fallujah to be involved with?
I love fantasy and sci-fi and that huge, you know what I mean? The huge production kind of.
Whatever someone's mind can escape to, and
I want it out of this world. You know what I mean? Like you don't want to be. You want to be able to relate to it, but like take you far away, kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Because there used to be the whole thing, like not even like 10 years ago, but you'd have like rock and metal bands on film scores, predominantly horror films and maybe things like Triple X and those kind of action films. But it seems to have moved away from that. Do you think that's
some
something
bands that should have been on film scores, like Neurosis maybe, or something cool like that. But I don't know. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just the way the mainstream works. I don't know.
It just goes in ebbs and waves. I'm sure everyone will get bored of whatever's
what the masses are interested in. Who knows?
It's music for the masses, isn't it? What's the next sort of 6 months got in store for you? I'm guessing tour.
A lot of touring.
Okay.
We're definitely going to be doing this tour with Devin Townsend Project and Between the Buried and Me. That's going to be awesome.
That's a sick lineup as well.
Yeah, it's really cool. Those are some of our favorite bands for years and years, and it's really cool. Devin Townsend especially, I love his production and the way he makes music. It's really cool.
It's just like he's so varied as well, because he's like strapping young lad through the Ziltoid era.
He played
and
with
solo
Vibe,
stuff.
right? Yeah, he's a super talented guy. And he knows how to write good music. He doesn't have to.
I interviewed him a year ago,
flashy.
and he works on a pop project as well for a big label. Binned it all off because he wasn't happy with it.
Yeah, that's funny.
For an artist to be able to do that, it's like I want to do a pop project, and then when it turns up, it's like I didn't enjoy it.
Yeah, if he doesn't want to put his name on it, I respect that. That's pretty cool. You can't just put anything out. You sell out kind of thing.
Have you started toying with ideas of writing another album already, or is it just
totally.
You're still.
Every time I pick up my guitar, I'm trying out chord progressions. And really, for me, that's writing a song is as easy as that. I find a nice chord progression that I like,
Yeah.
and I could expand it into an entire song, really. Because I mean, if you think about it, you don't really want a song to have too much going on it. You want it to have its own soul. You know what I mean? So each song has its own vibe to it.
And it builds organically, and just go with the flow of it. I guess.
Instead of like putting on an album, you're like, wow, I just heard some dude's like compilation of riffs. Like, no, I want each thing to have its own vibe to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But then when you're building an album, you still want it to flow.
Yeah, you want
well.
it to fit within, you know, it's like sequences in a movie, you know what I mean? They're all part of the same vibe, but they each get their own feeling to it.
Kind of get the vibe that you really want to do a movie at some point.
No,
I can see you like directing, but acting and like producing it and then editing it was just all encompassing.
They're just inspiring. It's the ultimate art form. It's music and visual and language.
It's something that takes you out from your normal state of life, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's escapism, be it music or movies or sport or anything like that. It's something to take you away from the dirge of your normal life, I guess.
Or the opposite. You go inside yourself, figure out something more, something you don't want. You never know.
Locked in with your headphones on, sunglasses on.
Yeah, it's just art, you know what I mean? And it's cool. And especially with this kind of music, like metal, it's a really good platform to experiment and do a whole bunch of things, you know what I mean? Like there's so much more room to try new things.
It's so varied as well. I know everyone pigeonholes it as metal, but I suppose it's the same as any genre. You know, pop is segmented, metal segmented, and then you can use elements from all of it and still be under the umbrella of it all.
Yeah, you can. You could fall in within your sound or whatever, but still experiment. You know?
Yeah.
And you can see talented writers do that all the time. It's cool.
That's cool, man. Is there any plans of coming back to the UK and doing a full headline run?
Eventually, yeah. I don't know if it's solidified. I do know that we're doing Never Say Die Fest, but I don't think that comes to UK. I think that's.
No, I think it's more of a European
thing.
It might have the odd date now and then when the tour does happen.
Yeah, hopefully. We love playing in the UK.
Yeah.
So.
We love having you here, man. It's just like tonight, it's the one band I wanted to see. As soon as it got announced, I'm like, UK exclusive, gotta go to Tech Fest, even if I'm not interviewing or anything, man. Just gotta see Fallujah.
I'm ready to play. I've been sitting around for hours. Just like,
cool,
let's do this, man.
Right, we'll wrap up the interview so you can get on stage and you can do your thing. It's been an absolute pleasure catching up with you, man. Thanks very much.
Thank you very much, man.
Cheers.